Welcome back children for the computer class. We will continue the same chapter PowerPoint 2016. Creating a new presentation. For that, follow the given step. First we need to start a PowerPoint. So either you can start and search for the PowerPoint, or in the search box type PowerPoint and press enter. Now here the PowerPoint presentation is open here. Now when the start screen appear, either press escape key, so you can come to the main screen of presentation, or we have one more option in file tab. Click on file tab, or click on here, this is the backstage view. So here click on the new, you can see here new, and click on the option called blank presentation. So a new blank presentation appears in the PowerPoint window. By default, it has one slide with rectangular boxes. This is called the placeholder, where we can hold some text, images, or other object. Now if I want to add a new slide, in the home tab, click on new slide. So when you click on new slide, you can see we have various themes. So you can select any of the theme. So I got the new slide. There is a shortcut key for new slide. That is, when you place the mouse pointer over here, you can see Ctrl plus M. So Ctrl plus M give you a new slide. So like this you can add as many slides as you want. Now here let's type some text here, for example like PowerPoint. Okay, similarly in the here in the subtitle of the placeholder, you can type anything. For example, I'm typing class 4. Now children, observe here it has taken the some font which is set by that theme. So if I want to change the font size or color of it, I can do it like this. If I want a size like suppose to be 44 and color to be red, so I can do it. And if I click outside the text box, you will notice the enter text appear on the slide in the slide pane. Okay, so like this you can enter the text in the PowerPoint. Now how to save this presentation? So it is important to save your work at your regular interval, so that you will not avoid the data loss because of the hardware or power failure. To save a document, click on the file tab and select the option save option. Now wherever you want to save, you can do like this, or here I'm clicking the back. Here you can also see the quick access toolbar, and you can save from here also. You can use any of the option. Now where you want to save, you can select the folder where you want to save. Now you can see the name is already mentioned here, placeholder. I didn't type, but it automatically, whatever it is written in the slide, it takes that only and save it. If I want to change the name of this placeholder to some name, so I will go to the file tab and select save as, and where I want, like I want in a folder, so here, and here I can type a name like or P2 and click on save button. Now we will see where is the folder. So we will see where is the folder. It is in D. Now you can see the folder is here. So whenever we save anything, the same symbol comes for the PowerPoint. Okay children, now if I wanted to open again, what I am going to, either I can double click on it and I will get the same PowerPoint, or there is one more option, go to file tab and click on the folder called open and open the presentation. Now let's see what is slide layout. The slide layout refers to general arrangement of various components on the slide. It provides you with different way to position your text, images and other graphic options. Like Microsoft PowerPoint offers various slide layouts for different purposes. Let us look and briefly learn about the feature of some commonly used slide. First, in the new slide, here you can find different themes. If I click on title slide, so here you can see a title slide. So it gives a layout where you can give the title and subtitle to your presentation. Now again in the new slide we have slide called title and content. Here it is different theme. So here this is the default layout. So whenever you open this, default will come. So here we can give a title, and here in the add section, here you can give any of the content where it can add text, graphics like charts and pictures. Next we have is comparison. Now if you want to give some difference between any of things, like last time we have seen difference between RAM and ROM. So if you want to present in this way, so you can use the comparison layout. Next slide we have is picture with caption. Here you can see this part. This part is used only for the picture. So here I can add a picture over here, any of the picture, select it. So like this you can add any of the picture, and here we have title. You can give a title here and description here in the subtitle. So these are the different layout of the these are the different slide layout. Now let's see one presentation with a slideshow. For that, click on File tab and select the folder called Open. So here we have one presentation. So here in the View tab, you can see the 4 buttons. So when you click on Slideshow, so here you can see the slideshow combines all the slides of the presentation, and it display all the slide one by one.